Welcome to this month's exploration with the purple wishbone flower. This is a wild flower that we found in Yilan, Taiwan. I was led to this place by butterflies. It's along a river where there are hot springs. And honestly, looking at this flower up close was super unnerving at first. Almost like, ooh, scary. And that's exactly what the flower essence does for us, is it helps us unearth all kinds of things from our deep inner belly, things that we've tucked away, things that are stuck, bringing them up and through the heart and out the mouth. That's like a visual, right? It's like the flower is like a mouth. So it's like bringing things up from the deep belly out so we can see them and acknowledge them. In some ways, if we're worried about being exposed to other people seeing what we think or believe is scary or ugly inside of us, it dissolves that fear and takes the triggering energy out of that fear. It also helps us speak more freely. And overall, aside from fearing being judged from people outside of us, it's also being afraid of our own inner critic and judge. I would say most of us are supremely self-critical and self-judgmental. And so this flower's active quality is to help us get this stuff up and out so we can look at it and acknowledge it ourselves, first and foremost, and loosen up some of the tightness of that self-judgment. When we judge ourselves or deem something as ugly or scary inside of ourselves, we tend to tuck it under the carpet or lock it in a closet or tighten up the reins on it, so that no one else can see it and so that we can't see it because we also don't want to see it. So that is the magic this month of this flower, is really allowing all of the things to arise within us that somehow subconsciously we tend to tuck away, and working with those, acknowledging, healing, and then being able to experience a lot more spaciousness and freedom and able to move, right, when there's less tension and tightness and clamping down. It's also really good for fear of destruction, being destroyed, destroying something, fear of being consumed or being harmed. It really amplifies our sensation of safety and interconnectedness. So I can tell you that in the first week of working with this elixir, particularly in the first few days, you may notice discomfort. It's not anything that you can't handle, but it's funny because the first days you may feel like I had some phrases that were particularly inspiring. One was, it feels like picking through a bunch of stinky garbage, or just, it feels like you're digging in the garbage. And then the other analogy was, it's like suddenly there's a bad smell in the room and you're wondering where the bad smell is coming from. It's like suddenly something that wasn't apparent is suddenly apparent, and now you're wondering what to do about it. The wonderful thing about working with wishbone flower is this ability to get through the hump of that little mini healing crisis in the first few days and experience more spaciousness, more freedom to be you. Freedom, liberation, feeling safe in your own body with your own stuff, feeling more at home. This is going to be a fun month. Enjoy the purple wishbone.